And welcome back. This is your man Warrior. This is going to be another arena trial now with Emperor Palpatine in full swing, and we know that Darth Traya is about to start popping up in all of the arenas. A lot of people want to know what team can they dig into and really find as a good counter to Darth Traya, and Rex Lead is going to be your best bet with the tenacity. Now, General Kenobi, if you're not in a good guild that can access him, you're going to want to get into a guild that's unlocking him if you're in high-end arena competition. Now, if you're not someone who cares about arena that much, then disregard this, obviously. But Rex is the leader for the tenacity and for the turn meter gain. General Kenobi is the best tank outside of any specific team. So obviously, if we're talking First Order, he wouldn't be the best tank. Or if you're talking Night Sisters, he's not the best tank. But generalized, when you're giving hodgepodge teams a tank, this is in fact the best team tank. Now, the next three are actually very specific. That is Thrawn, CLS, and Wampa. All three are very difficult to get. Thrawn, not as much. You can get him as long as you focused on your Phoenix. CLS, again, it's the OG or original Rebels, and you can get him pretty easily as long as you focused on those characters as well. None of those characters have to be very high, and they're easy to access to unlock those two. Wampa is a bit of a grind, takes some time, and he's definitely one of those characters that you want, but will take time. So you can sub anyone into that Wampa slot. You could use Mother Talzin. If you happen to have her at 3 stars, gear 10 or above, she works very, very well in here. You can also put R2-D2 as he stuns, burns, and shares his benefits with the team. So R2-D2 is another one of those characters you can unlock. So there's a lot you can plug into that team. But the three, Wampa, Thrawn, and CLS, all three counter, all three regenerate protection, and all three gain massive tenacity by themselves, boosting themselves with their specials. Both Thrawn's Ebb and Flow and CLS have Zetas that allow for them to boost their tenacity up. In addition to that, Wampa does too. So you've got a really high tenacity team, a counter team, and a team that will regenerate protection. And there's a lot of damage here with CLS and with your Wampa. Now, the team we're going against actually struggles against some of the faster teams on the leaderboard. So because Darth Vader's not the fastest, they're using Han Solo so they can stun the opponent's Darth Vader. And what that does is that actually effectively allows for me to always get to put my tenacity up before their team goes. Now, because of that also, the turn meter gain, I get to daze their team. And we are going to go ahead and fracture their Thrawn. There's a couple of trains of thought on that, and we're going to go ahead and give Retribution. And because he's dazed and cannot counter back, we're going to hit Han Solo. We really want to hurt Han Solo while he has daze on. Whop, whop. Goodbye. Now we're going to focus next on Darth Nihilus. Whop, whop. And we're going to focus on Emperor Palpatine. Whop, whop. Whop, whop. Oh, this is a really fun team. I don't know if you can see the benefits of this team yet, but this is really, really, really a very powerful team. I went ahead and gave him the swap of turn meter because he is my primary damage dealer, and this will kill Thrawn and hopefully daze Darth Vader, which it did. And I mean, I barely get touched when I play this team, and this is a counter, and boom, that's all she wrote. Very, very, very effective team. And if you're wondering how good is it with mods and stuff, I will tell you my mods are subpar on my top 10. I often struggle with the top 10 climb because of my mods, and so because of that, this is an awesome and excellent alternative to that which is out there. Bonus round. Rex versus Rex. What if you don't have Mother Talzin or Darth Sion? Rex Lead with Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus is an extremely tough team to beat. What do you do? Now that the tank is out of the way, we can start working on Mother Talzin. And as soon as Mother Talzin is out of the picture, plague will no longer be an issue. And we have to hurry up with Darth Nihilus, because as soon as this happens, we're going to have to start hitting their Darth Scion. All right. Now we can focus on their Scion before he goes into beast mode. And swapping teams is always a good idea. And I'm finishing off Rex because I want to fracture, there we go, the Wampa. Now that we have him fractured, we can finish him off with relative ease. But you can see these Rex teams with Wampa in the background is an excellent team. And there you have it. That's all she wrote. Really, really good team. Mother Talzin is definitely a character you're going to want to farm, but I hope this kind of gives you some hope for anybody out there who feels like they're just one step behind the meta. Make sure that Rex is one of those characters inside. Make sure that you take the time, even if you don't like characters, to farm them enough to get certain characters, such as the Phoenix for Thrawn or some of the original Rebels for your CLS, because those characters will always come back relevant again in the meta in the future, so they're not going to have their place and then lose it. There are just some characters that are too good for that to happen. As always, I hope this was enlightening. Keep your gaming on. Warrior out.